her background was perhaps something else, and I suggested to Wilk that she might represent the people.
What's the thing that you find maybe the most difficult part of your character? That I think your character moves between the power and the normal people. You're our anchor as an audience, no? We might imagine how it's to be there, but you are our hook to them.
Yes, I mean, that part was when I first came to Agnes, she wasn't in any way established in terms of what her background. I mean, her background was perhaps something else, and I suggested to Wilk that she might represent the people. So she might represent the proletariat. Yeah. She might be a working class character. She wasn't initially that. She was something other. And so perhaps that's how she ended up, in a sense, being the closest thing to a moral compass that the piece holds. But you also see her, she's certainly not the protagonist in the piece, and that's the really interesting thing about the piece, is that our protagonist is this leader who is consumed with narcissism. So that's a really interesting perspective for any piece, for it to be centered around a leader who is so out of touch with reality. And Agnes is perhaps more, she ended up through developing her with Will and with Stephen. I just really felt that it might be valuable if she was in some way to represent people. So that's sort of what she ended up representing. And perhaps that's why we feel a kinship with her when we watch it, because she's the only person perhaps reflecting what's happening outside of this political bubble to the people of a country who have no agency over, the decisions that are being made inside that affect them so deeply on the outside, if that makes sense.